Dzień dobry, cześć. Mirek z tej strony. 25 lutego 2023 rok, 23, a zaczynam w tym momencie 5. odcinek serii Studentów Hogwartu na swoim kanale. Zapraszam. W ostatnim odcinku udało mi się zwiedzić kryptę, w której pewnie będę miał problem. W ogóle zobaczę, czy będę mógł pogadać z Sebastianem i jego kolegą Omnisem, którego właśnie nie jestem pewien, czy on jest ślepy, bo zachował się tak dziwnie. I chyba będzie jakieś drama z tego powodu. Przekonajmy się, czy są tutaj.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see...
Revelio.
Dobra. Leviosa ma, jak widać, dwie wersje. Zobaczymy, jak to się będzie sprawdzało. Na teraz zobaczmy misję. Misję. Wrócić do profesora Figa, z którego nie jest zadowolony. Zdobyć próbę jadowitą Teantekulę. Zdobyć próbę Mandragorę przeciwko kilku wrogom jednocześnie. To jest ciekawe. Eliksiry, no tak, nie chcę ich kupować, ale je upichcić, tylko nie wiem, czy muszę mieć najpierw... Gdzie? Dobra, mapa. W ogóle czy na mapie jest zaznaczona to moja specjalna miejscówka? Sekretne pomieszczenie jest, dobrze. Dobra, podróż, idziemy do Figa. To jest najgorsze, że są kurczę blokowane takie miejscówki, nie da się shortcutów zrobić. No fajnie. Dobra, tutaj, idziemy do niego, tak. Ciekawe, co w ministerstwie powiedzieli mu.
I was hoping to see you.
Revelio. You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Zastanawiam się, jakie będą plot twisty w tej grze i czy na przykład Fig, który w tym momencie jest budowany na taką osobę, której można zaufać, jak bardzo jest osobą, której może na przykład nie da się zaufać, nie powinno się ufać, nie wiem. Zobaczymy. Tutaj muszę wykonać dodatkowe zadanie. Wypróbuję dobitą tentakulę to z jakimś grzybem, zdobądź wypróbuję mandragorę. To musiałbym zdobyć mandragorę. Tutaj są eliksiry. No to jeszcze daleko mi do tego.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Revelio.
Czemu się nie pozbędą tego irytka, kuźwa?
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Znikająca książka. Wyglądało chyba jak na glitcha. Tutaj jest w ogóle jakaś jasna plama. Ciekawe co to oznacza. Tu jest za samotna wieża, to jest sowiarnia? Z ciekawości zobaczę szybko mapę. Chyba to. Wyglądało w ten sposób. Tu jest rzeka, tu jest Hogsmeade, a tu jest coś jasnego. Za sekundę, zobaczmy co w takim razie tam jest. Czy to jest ten zakazany las? Mapa świata. Tak, Hogsmeade jest coś... Group Checkdowna. Pit Upon Ford jest leśno osadzone daleko na południe. Samo Pit Upon Ford oznacza miejsce przy płytkiej rzece.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Czyli musimy przyspieszyć proces
I
nauki.
know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Ciekawe, kto się pojawi w pozostałych czterech. Czy ci inni profesorzy?
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Przejęli balony nad stacją Hogsmeade, przejęli balony nad boiskiem Quidditcha Glacius. Okej. Sekundę, to sobie muszę zaznaczyć. Kagawa. Sekundę, to mogę od razu przejść na ten. Zlokalizuj na mapie.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Moja droższa Apollonio, czy zechciałabyś wreszcie ze mną na piknik? Wiem, że lubisz korwalickie pierogi, prawie tak samo dobre tajemnice. Tak samo jak dobre tajemnice, do zobaczenia wkrótce. Mam nadzieję, pozdrawiam Richard. Sweet.
Revelio.
Czyli ten kamień księżycowy cały czas się odradza?
Revelio.
Myślałem, że to jest tylko raz. Co jednak rośliny czy jakieś zwierzątka, które się tutaj dopada. Okej, spoko. Nie będę narzekał. Może gdzieś zabędę specjalne roślinki.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
Opportunities that could have brought spoils to our hand. He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? Spends more time. It's not right here.
Forever. Levioso.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. What have you done?
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, I shall enjoy this.
Co to powiedział? To jest ktoś na górze, ale jak tam się mogę dostać?
I'll have you know.
Co to zrobiłem?
Truth once about what really happened to her.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Ciekawe, czy właśnie ja mu robię tylko krzywdę jakoś,
Revelio.
czy go zabijam? Tego nie jestem pewien właśnie. Jak to działa? To działa czar.
Revelio.
Może być jakiś quick teleport tutaj. Dobra, ustawię sobie znacznik, żeby móc tutaj szybko się znawigować.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Accio.
Nie do końca rozumiem, jak mogę go złapać, ale nie chcę oczywiście używać żadnych czarów ofensywnych. No to są obrażenia, no to kurczę, przestań. No Acie byłoby takie najbliższe. Podstawowe, zaklęcie podstawowe. Rebellion, no to wiadomo. Protego to jest obrona. Drętwota to jest w momencie, kiedy przytrzymuję i odbijam. Petrificus Totalus. Podkradnij się do wroga i ciśnij X. Tego nawet nie zauważyłem. Alchomora. Zapewnia dostęp do wielu zamkniętych. O, są w ogóle minigry. Historyczna magia, no to jest LB, Herbert, wiadomo. Okej.
Revelio.
We're wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got?
It's
Why is it moving?
What, I bet...
Your bag, it's wriggling. What you got in there? Not rats, I hope.
No, it's a niffler.
What do I want with a niffler?
He's sharp. Stole from me, he
He
did.
was robbed by a niffler.
That's what I'm saying. He's a natural, worth his weight in galleons.
Go on then, show him to me.
I must
You're
have...
wasting my time. Ow!
No, I would never
Scratch
waste
me,
your...
little
Where's
rat
he gone?
scratch
Come
me.
on,
What else you can't even keep
Oh,
hold
come
of
on,
a
where
rat?
are you?
If I ever
He's
catch
not a
a
rat.
rat, it's dead. You hear me? Dead.
I
Get
swear,
out of
he's
here.
not a rat.
Amateur.
Okej.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade Station. Kasa biletowa stacji Hogsmeade. Przejdź balony, okej. Aha, czyli muszę...
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Accio. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio.
Nie do końca zrozumiałem, na czym polega niezwykłość tej próby. Ale okej. Udało się pozbierać wszystko, co chyba trzeba było.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Accio. Revelio.
A, te strony często... Aha, one są oznaczone w ten sposób. Czekoladowe żaby, zastawione przez uczniów z Hogwartu zjadającego Hogsmeade, te czerwone słodycze skaczą niczym prawdziwe żaby, a do każdej z nich dołączono kartę kolekcjonerską zasłaną czarownicą lub czarodziejem. Okidoki.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
O kuźwa, co to było? Czy coś się ruszało? Ty,
Revelio.
smok trawiasty.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Czemu te drzwi się nie otwierają? Pierwsze drzwi po prostu nie da się przejść w tej grze. Czuję się oszukany. Dobra, mapa. Przydałby się jakiś shortcut, przyznaję się. Mapa świata.
Revelio. Revelio.
The Arn has his belongings back.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
I should be going now.
Dobra, zanim spróbuję z nim coś zahandlować, najpierw zobaczę w inwentarzu, co mogę sobie podmienić. Jeśli mam lepsze rzeczy, to sobie założę. Kurczę, no niewiele lepsze. Wymaga poziom 17, którego jeszcze nie mam chwilowo. Szaty. Aktualną szaty trwają 32. To są za 35. Dobra, mogę posprzedawać trochę.
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. I shall hope to do business with you again.
Kurczę, mógłbym kupić ten Durus, natomiast jest mi potrzebny. Maxima i Durus. To jest rzeczy, które są mi potrzebne w ramach... Co pod misję? Kurde, balans. Czy z... Eliksir Maxima i Durus i zdobądź, wypróbuj. Jadowita tentakula i wypróbuj mądrego przeciwko kilku wrogom jednocześnie. Dobra, fuck it. Kupię to. Niech będzie, że zmarnuję. Mandragora. Tentakula. Edurus i Maxima. Kupię malwę, bo i tak jest potrzebna chyba do tych wyzwań. Eliksir wigenowy. Dobra, styknie. Tak się wyportkowałem. Mocno za mocno. Dobra, co my tu mamy? To jest chyba wyzwanie. Co nie?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Whee! No! To jeszcze muszę wykorzystać tą. O to miałem w misjach. Kurczę, spieprzyłem. Ale dobra, przynajmniej jedną rzecz wykonałem. I zdobądź i wypróbuj eliksir skupienia. Gdzie mogę taki eliksir skupienia kupić? Ale najgorzej, kurczę, jak są takie... O.
Revelio.
Kolekcję? Czy tutaj coś dostanę? Okej, to jest rozpiska przeciwników. Pufek, memorytek i świergotnik. Magiczne zwierzęta można znaleźć w legowiskach, stanowiąc na mapie, następnie można je uratować i się nimi zaopiekować po odblokowaniu kapsakwy. A, czyli muszę kapsakwę najpierw zdobyć. Ma to sens. Inwentarz. List miłosny. Talenty. A, mogę mieć jeden talent, no tak, zapomniałem. Kurczę, fajne to. Zasięg Revelio to jest coś, co mi się bardzo przyda. To też mi bardzo się przyda. O, kurczę, każdy z tych talentów naprawdę jest świetny. Każda z tych umiejętności jest taka, że żeby się chciało to mieć, więc... Zwiększenie inwentarza. To mi się podoba. Czyli trzeba łamigłówki Merlina. Nie, no to trzeba je robić. To okej, to mnie przekonało. Jeśli to ma sprawiać, że mi się inwentarz powiększa, biorę to. Ile jest w ogóle inwentarz teraz miejsca? Się powiększyło o ile? Okej, nie ma. Nieważne. Jak będę przerzucał rzeczy, to się dowiem. A co my tutaj mamy?
Revelio. Levioso. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Reparo. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Lumos. That's that. Settled.
Okej, czyli w tych zagadkach raczej nie powinno być niczego, co by przekraczało podstawowe umiejętności z posiadanego już arsenału. Jak dla mnie bomba. Mapa. No dobra, sekundę. Idę tutaj, bo później będę musiał wracać w cholerę. A tak to przynajmniej sobie już odkryję ten element. Będzie łatwiej później quick travela używać.
Wonder who lives here.
What are you up to now?
I can never face Milo's daughter again.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley. Edgar Adley. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Zobaczymy.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
Oh,
Pięknie.
Revelio.
Coś, co może mi się bardzo spodobać. Tu jest, dobra. Szukałem cię. Części pająków wygląda na to, że ktoś zbiera dla zysku fragmenty akromantuli. Jeśli ktoś chce zaryzykować życiem, by pozyskać swoje towary, to może być lukratywnym sposobem zarobku. Skoro tak twierdzisz.
Revelio. It's right out of a story. Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Coś tu jest, natomiast nie są to czary, które chyba posiadam w tym momencie. Jeszcze. Wszystko z czasem, wszystko z czasem.
Revelio.
O nie, ja za to zapłaciłem w cholerę kasy, a teraz mi mówi, że to dostaję za darmo. Mamo. Miliony złotych monet na to poszło. I tak naprawdę na psu, na budę. Dobra, czy mogę coś tutaj jeszcze zrobić? Purpurowe ropuchy, skarbiec i skarbiec. Z ciekawości idę zobaczyć, czym jest ten skarbiec, bo przyznaję, że mnie to intryguje.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
No nie wiem, co do końca trzeba zrobić. Aczkolwiek wykonałem chyba podstawowe zadanie.
Revelio.
Dobra, mapka. No tutaj w wolnej chwili jeszcze zajrzę sobie, na razie styknie. Te skarbce sobie jeszcze splądrujemy w wolnej chwili, natomiast na teraz mnie bardziej interesuje wyścig na miotłach? Nie do końca. Misje. Oto. Zlokalizuj na mapie. Dobrze. Co najciekawsze, tutaj nie ma żadnego quick travela. Co jest upierdliwe. No ale dobra, idziemy do babeczki się nauczyć nowych czarów.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
A, dobra. To był mys. Raz. Dwa. Trzy. Cztery.
Revelio.
No tutaj ci widzę. 5. Dobra. Zrobiłem zadanie, teraz mnie nauczcie, co trzeba. Co? Wyścigi na miotach na boisku do Quidek. Robi well. Mirek 1.42. Rozpocznij wyścig. Spróbuję jeszcze raz. Aczkolwiek nie, pewnie mi nie pójdzie za dobrze.
Did it. Ho! Ho! Who lived here, I wonder? This is rather fun. Excellent. Made it. Ho! Ho! Ha! Good. I've got this.
4 sekundy. Rzekłbym, że bliżej, ale wciąż jeszcze nie to, co trzeba. Dobra, natomiast teraz idę się zagadać do Madama Kawę. A gdzie ona jest? Ciekawe, czy są jakieś później ulepszenia miotu, żeby można było to przyspieszyć. Byłoby miło.
How did you get
Revelio.
on with those tasks?
Droga Madame Kagawo, to wspaniałe wieści, że dołączy Pani do naszego gremium w Hogwarcie jako nowa instruktorka. Zaryzykuję stwierdzenie, że praca w Hogwarcie będzie przebiegać mniej intensywnie niż nasza przygoda przy porcie Yokohama, ale nigdy nie wiadomo. Nie mogę się doczekać spotkania tymczasem. Jeśli ma Pani jakieś pytania, proszę się nie wahać, wysłać sobie ciepło. Pozdrawiam, Matylda Weasley. Matylda! Droga Madame Kagawo, piszę w związku z decyzją profesora Blacka o odwołaniu rozgrzewek Quidditcha. Tak, jak Pani wie, moim największym marzeniem jest załączenie do personelu drużyny Quidditcha, a to zaprzepaści moje szanse, w każdym razie znacznie zmniejszy. Profesor Weasley nalega, że w tej sprawie muszę zwrócić się do dyrektora, a tymczasem zachęca do treningów indywidualnych. Wymyśliłam dla siebie wymagające ćwiczenia indywidualne, ale trening na boisku to co innego. Nie do zastąpienia. Czy mogę prosić, żeby porozmawiał Pani z dyrektorem lub profesor Weasley? Jeśli zmarnuję cały ten rok, moje życie legnie w gruzach. Imelda Reyes. Dramaturgia godna...
Revelio.
godna tej osoby, ale okej. Po kolei. Złoty ten? Złoty zamek.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Zamraża wrogów, zmniejszając obrażenia, jakie otrzymają od kolejnych ataków. Spróbujmy.
Glacius!
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Confringo! Accio! Glacius!
I think you've learned this lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is... powerful learning tool.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio!
Nie wiedziałem, że to tak działa!
Lucky shot. Accio.
Jezu.
Accio!
I've seen worse. Accio. Try to beat that. Missed the mark a bit on that
Najlepszy.
one. Wait, did I win? I won!
Brawo, brawo, świetnie poszło. Dobra, chcę rewanż, o ile będzie w ogóle możliwy.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand! You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
No i teraz dobrze się dowiedzieć, że kurczę, mam takie zasady, że rzucenie czymś powoduje, że ta kulka się cały czas toczy.
Nothing to it.
Accio!
That was one for the ages. Accio. All in the wrist. Not bad. Not bad. Accio. Try to beat that.
No przyznaję. Poszło ci całkiem. Ale nie muszę tutaj nawet pokonywać tego jakoś specjalnie. Wystarczy, że doleci ta kulka.
Accio!
I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me.
To co, teraz może ty chcesz się założyć o kasę?
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Dobra, tutaj zrobimy sobie checkpoint. A, to był już checkpoint. Okej. Misje. Eliksir skupienia. Zdobądź i wypróbuj. No to tak jeszcze nie robiłem. Gdzie to mogę zrobić? Pokończę te mniejsze misje przynajmniej. Dam znać, jak tam poszła mi misja z wyścigami. Na pewno się ucieszy.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Historically speaking,
Oh, you're
Revelio.
back. With something to report, I hope?
Będzie pan zadowolony.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to him.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
Dobra, możemy coś pohandlować?
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
No nic, dobra. Na
Thanks for
razie
stopping by.
to tylko
Hope to see you
zmiany
again.
kolorystyczne. Ciekawe, co w tych legendarnych przedmiotach będzie do odkrycia. Ale na razie sobie nie odblokowuję, żeby nie psuć statystyk. Poczekaj może z tymi nieodkrytymi rzeczami na później, bo może dzięki temu będę miał lepsze statystyki, lepsze parametry, będzie lepiej. A może nie, zobaczymy. Dobra, to są te uchwyty, to sobie zostawiam. Czekaj, tu są jakieś ulepszenia miotły? Swoją motę możesz ulepszyć w sklepie sportowym Spin Wheels w Hogsmeade. To jeszcze jest szansa, że faktycznie dostanę lepsze parametry tej miotły i oznacza to, że będę w stanie poprawić ten wynik. Sweetaśnie. Dobra, misje po kolei. Zbiegun, to no piękne to jest. Wymagająca dostawa. Porozmawiaj z Parym Pipinem. Znajdź gargułki Zenobi. Las mozy świeczki. Jak już tutaj jestem, to pójdziemy tutaj za tą misją. Oznaczmy ją. Może dostanę coś, kurczę, co mi się przyda przy moich eliksirkach.
Revelio.
Królestwo żartobliwych niespodzianek Zonka. Mydło z żabiego skrzeku. Specyficzny humor.
Revelio.
Słyszę coś na górze chyba. Łajna bomba. Uwielbiona przez dowcipniejszych. Łajna bomba wydzielenie przyjmie zapach, która zmusza wszystkich znajdujących się do pospiesznej ewakuacji.
Revelio.
Studnia.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
A tam nie przejdę na razie, więc sobie nawet nie będę co rzucał głowy.
Revelio. Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsey, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh,
goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Ugh. Trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Wszystko się chyba zgadza.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Follow the butterflies. Okej. Natomiast no teraz zmienię sobie wyposażenie, bo nie mogę patrzeć na mojego kolesia. Jezu, jak on wygląda. To mi się podobają. Takie nawet. Dobra, zostawmy sobie to w ten sposób. I
Don't
idziemy.
forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Spoko, poczekasz sobie. Na razie idziemy do kolesia z eliksirami. Ustaw znacznik. Dawaj.
Revelio.
Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Czekaj, to się cały czas ponawia? Już byłem przekonany, że do niego podniosłem te rzeczy i... To się takie od nowa generuje?
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Dobra, minutka przerwa, zaraz wracam.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd rather not deal with difficult people, but for a reward, I think I can manage.
Indeed. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
You can't imagine.
You are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Confringo. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Reparo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo! 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 Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Revelio! 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 Glacius! Revelio! Revelio! I know what that means. Merlin trial. Wonder who lives here. Revelio!
That Pippin should have been here by now. Always late, that Pippin.
Accio.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Levioso.
Like that Pippin.
Confringo. Glacius. Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. 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 I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Dobrze, w ogóle coś kogoś da się budować? Da się budować, to żeby się po prostu spokojnie móc normalnie wykorzystać stoły do usadzenia. O, skupienie, tak, właśnie tego potrzebowałem. O, super, mogę. 1 minuta. Żadne zrobienie wszystkich naparów, to nie pójdę dalej. Przy okazji księgi z wojem. W ogóle to już nie ma nic więcej do zrobienia tak naprawdę. Skaczące kociołki? Spoko. A, ja w ogóle źle to odwróciłem. Dobra, tutaj muszę jeszcze obrócić. Zmieniające, przy czym mogę przypisać... Dobra, na razie się robią kolejne miksturki, natomiast ja teraz lecę na mapkę, co ja mówię? Ja chcę teraz zobaczyć chyba w misjach, co to było tak, skupienia. Oznacz misję. Skupienia. Momencik, kto był tutaj pod LB? Skupienia. Odnawiania czasów.
Excellent. Lumos. Reparo. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Glacius. Accio.
Lecimy na lekcję. Misja. Zlokalizuj. Sekundkę, czy jestem dobrze zaznaczony? Bo chcę odkryć jedną brakującą opcje. Zadanie profesora Sharpa. Natomiast mnie interesuje właśnie ten szare.
Can't catch thieves!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Confringo!
Nie to. Chciałem przyciągnąć. O właśnie.
It's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio.
Jest, no właśnie, to co mówiłem, że to jest... A sekunda, to jest jakieś inne? Inna numeracja? No, zobacz, czy to jest coś innego niż zazwyczaj. Nie wiem, to jest 1, 2, no to jest wyjaśnienie po prostu całej tej zagadki. Pytajnik to jest plus i to jest 14. No to dobra, właśnie to co wcześniej odkryj. Czyli tak, 2 plus hydra, czyli 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2 plus 3 to jest 5, czyli 4, czyli tutaj musi być pod pytajnikiem to jakaś sowa, czy co to kuźwa jest? Dobra, ta sowa. Natomiast 1 i 0 no to 3, co jest 1, 2, 3, czyli hydra.
Revelio.
To będą jakieś podwójne? Klasa numerologii. Okej, czyli pajączek 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Czyli 10, odjąć salamandra, czyli 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, czyli 4, czyli 1, 2, 3, 4, czyli ta sowa. Pytajnik to sowa. Tutaj jest 13 i sowa, czyli 0, czyli 5, czyli 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, czyli krabek.
Revelio.
Dobra, co tutaj mamy? 6 plus krabek, czyli 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 6. Czyli 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to jest salamandra. Pytajnik salamandra. Dobra. 0 plus 9, 8, 7. Czyli 1, czyli jednorożec.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Model do wróżenia z ręki.
Revelio.
Pani Mudiwo Onai z ramienia profesora Blacka mam zaszczyt jako wicedyrektorka zaoferować pani profesora Brówia Szperctwa. A to jest ta mama tej dziewczyny.
Revelio.
Kurczę. Lepiej wygląda mama niż córka.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What did you think you were doing?
Revelio.
Been in our family for 30 years. And you thought it would be clever to transfigure her into a goblet and leave her in the Great Hall after a feast? The elves have had to transfigure every goblet in the castle.
What are you up to now? How am I meant to concentrate on potions when Professor Sharp is so
Assignment's coming along.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Revelio.
I'd rather.
Depulso.
Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Spróbuję przez Hogsmeade przejść i złapać następne połączenia, żeby nie ryzykować starcia z może jakimiś mocniejszymi potworami.
Here I come.
Nie wiem, ile to jest właściwie podejście, no ale przekonamy się.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
No, kolejne załatwione zadanie i lecimy do pani porozmawiać.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well.
Zachęcająco.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Kuźwa, droga.
But your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Szczerze bym kupił, tylko że problem jest taki, że nie mam aktualnie możliwości używania małych donicach.
I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase.
And then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ciekawe, ile z tych rzeczy, które kupiłem i wydałem parę tysięcy, tak naprawdę jest do uzyskania.
What do you have?
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life.
I've always said that travel
Not sure how I'd fare.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Revelio. Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Revelio.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Właśnie, jest Rookwood złym kolesiem. Jest Rookwood, który był też częścią tej legendy o tym profesorze, dzięki któremu się dowiaduje o tej starej magii, więc ciekawe jak są powiązane te dwie linie.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you?
Whoa.
I'll not give up. Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Dobra, idę trochę pozmieniać sobie itemy. No, trochę posprzedaję teraz.
What are you looking for exactly? Marvelous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Come now, don't be stingy.
My first employment was
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
Ramrock said so.
Revelio.
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
Someone there? Well, such arrogance.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood.
An utterly pitiful display.
Let's get this over with. I will make you. I won't.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different.
Revelio. It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here. Revelio.
Pytanie, czy dało się ich tak jakby ogarnąć dwóch naraz, bo tego jednego nie jestem tutaj pewien po tym starciu. Bo jeden stał przy drugim i automatycznie wykonanie tego ataku było raczej z góry skazane na porażkę. Że jednego ogłuszenie pozwoli, że drugi od razu się strzeli, że kurczę coś się nie stało, bo kumpel 2 metry dalej nagle upadł na ziemię. To nic, będę musiał rozkminić sobie, czy są jakieś metody.
I can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though. Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Czekaj, jak on to zrobił?
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Poproszę.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Revelio.
Może Fig kojarzy.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Kto to powiedział?
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, See you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio!
Zamek poziom 3.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Z chęcią się przekonam, co tam jest. Może skoczyć? Można.
Revelio!
Ups, pierwsza próba. No to zaczynamy. Było zabawnie, teraz się zaczyna poważnie.
Revelio! I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio!
Te klimaty akurat troszkę jak God of War'a mi przypominają. I takie świątynie elfów. Ale okej, na razie zobaczmy, co się stanie, jak wejdę w tą. Próba w próbie?
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Fajne, podoba mi się, przyznaję.
Revelio! More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Kurczę, to już się zaczyna trochę incepcja, wchodzenie coraz głębiej w jakieś alternatywne światy. Oho. Będzie ładna rozpierducha. Nope, nope.
Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Repulsor! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Repulsor! Confringo! Repulsor! Accio! Repulsor! Confringo! Revelio.
Mam wrażenie, że teraz będzie taki lekko zeldowy styl rozgrywki się tutaj odpalał. Z jakimiś mini zagadkami. Zanim przejdę na górę, zobacz, czy czegoś na dole jeszcze nie schowali przede mną. Nic ciekawego, czyli trzeba przyciągać. A właśnie, czy mogę tylko przyciągać, czy mogę też na przykład oddalać? Działa, nie do końca idealnie, ale działa.
Was it Accio I used before? Accio! That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. Where?
Wiem gdzie, ale właśnie zastanawiam się, czy tutaj jestem jakoś w stanie się przesunąć. Cholera, nie widzę.
Accio!
O. lepiej, aczkolwiek wciąż nie do końca to, co chciałem.
More statues. Accio!
Zanim przyjdę dalej, zobaczę, czy mogę się jakoś przesunąć tutaj.
Accio! Placing! Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Making this easy on me. Revelio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Tutaj, dobra. A zanim pójdę tam...
Revelio.
Jak kurczę tam pójść po tą skrzynkę? Chyba tam, ale...
Accio! Revelio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio! What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Accio! I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio! I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio. Compulso. Accio. Compulso. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Compulso. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Compulso. Compulso. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
No dobra. Muszę jednak troszkę poćwiczyć i przede wszystkim chyba muszę Levioso skorzystać, bo jednak dają mi trochę się znaki. Levioso. Accio. Zamiast zamrażania, może coś kurczę takiego... O, właśnie, wytrącenie. To jest chyba takie bardziej bojowe dla mnie, lepsze zestawienie.
Accio. 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 Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how? Accio! 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 Accio!
Pogmatwane, przyznaję. Ale z drugiej strony też oryginalne, to coś za coś. Teraz dwie równoległe rzeczywistości w 3D z renderowaniem. Kuźwa, mały rozmach.
Revelio.
Czekaj, to ja wróciłem do tego samego punktu, co byłem? Chyba nie, bo wcześniej nie było tutaj tych napojów, a tak samo tutaj nie było tej skrzyni.
Look at this. Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa! Confringo!
Nie, no kuźwa.
Confringo! Confringo! Accio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Okej.
What a
okej.
relief.
Co też
Rebellion.
kolorów, to kurczę fajne wykorzystanie tego samego, co na przykład było w Nintendo Ring do Switcha. Nie wiem, że oni nie byli pierwsi, ale właśnie też takie dopasowanie do kolorystyczne, do kategorii ćwiczeń. A tutaj mieliśmy oczywiście sytuację, że dopasowanie kolorystyczne przeciwnika do czaru. I odpowiednie właśnie zgranie tego powodowało, że można było odnieść k temu o wiele łatwiejszą walkę, bo oczywiście cały czas te HP spadało mu. Ale no... ta walka by trwała z godziny chyba, zamiast...
Revelio.
Zamiast właśnie te 2-3 minutki.
Another pensive.
Jup.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Revelio.
Coś poszło zdrowo nie tak.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
Ciekawe, czemu nie chcę powiedzieć na ten moment, co się stało.
Revelio.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Oto obrońca. Achievement unlocked.
Assignment's all finished.
Poczta. Przepis atrybutów wyposażenia? Obrońca, wartownik, gwardzista, strażnik. A jeszcze sporo wrogów przede mną. O, te wszystkie lektury już odblokowałem, spoko. Atrybuty to specjalne cechy, które możesz blokować do wyposażenia w pokoju życzeń po blokowaniu Krosna. Nowe atrybuty można znaleźć w skrzyniach, w obozach bandytów, w rozdziale po Highlandach. Zmniejsza obrażenia zadawane przez błotoryję, futerko, pówka. fajne. Fajne, pomyślane. Dobra, i to już wiem, że to jest coś, co pozwoli mi właśnie w tę sytuację wyjaśnić, kiedy jest kilku w pobliżu. Już to bieganie jest mi takie potrzebne. Tylko to jest coś, co przyznaję, chyba sobie wykupię, bo ten konflikt go wykorzystuje. Wydaje mi się, że jest całkiem dobrym czarem na zasięg. Dobra, zrobię jeszcze jedną dzisiaj misję. I chyba na dzisiaj zakończymy ten stream. Czy na dzisiaj, na tą noc. Chciała się wyspać jeszcze.
I should ask Sirona at the...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Revelio.
Please see me
Odźwierny.
after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Dobrze, proszę pani. Co on odwalił?
What are you up to now?
How wonderful to see you again.
Accio! I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
To użytkowe, a to jest kontrola. To się wykorzystać też w walce?
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Nie będziesz się bawić. Natomiast jeszcze jest jedna rzecz, którą chcę chyba zrobić przed zakończeniem, bo przypomniałem sobie tą misję, którą miałem na mapie świata z tą babką, która daje zlecenie. O, właśnie tu. Podróż. Tak, tam było zadanie chyba od Merlina. Żeby chyba przenieść ten taki kamień. Spróbuję.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Wingardium Leviosa. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Nothing warms a body. That's what my mother used to say.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
I'd like to ask you a few things if you don't mind.
What would you like to know?
What sorts of things do you sell?
Potions. I brew each one myself, using only the finest ingredients. I assure you, you won't find their equal anywhere, even in Hogsmeade.
How did you come to live here in Cambridge?
I've only been here a few years. Used to sell my wares as I travelled. It was an exhausting life, but I never minded it. One day, my travels brought me through Cambridge. I fell in love. Though my travels continued, my heart remained here. So I eventually returned and opened this shop. Been here ever since. I shall live out my days here in Cambridge if I have any say in it, which I suppose I do.
Would you mind telling me a little about Cambridge?
You've likely heard talk of the thieving troll that unfortunately settled in the area. Been terrorizing people, robs all who pass by. So you'd be wise to remain vigilant whilst traveling near Cambridge. You would not want to come face to horrid face with that monstrous thing.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
What's the point of
Revelio.
I can always rely on my Patronus to keep me safe.
Dobra, starczy tego na dzisiaj. Udało mi się, sądzę, troszkę ponadganiać różne zadania, różne misje. O, tutaj w ogóle wjechały mi nowe nagrody. To jeszcze to przeklikam. Natomiast na dzisiaj już koniec tych rozgrywek. Dzięki Wam serdecznie za wsparcie. Zapraszam Was do następnych materiałów w najbliższych dniach z dziedzictwa Hogwartu. A póki co, żegnam się. Dobrej nocy.